Well, this is Baruch Fleischman here. I am at the Tikkun Elevator Kollel, and this is the renewed shir number 4 on Parshas Pinchas. So there's actually a lot of stuff here, but it's spread out. Let's go to the concept of Chochmah and Bina. We talked about Bina in the heart, Chochmah being in the mind. So the word Chochmah can be broken down into two different words, Koach and Ma. Koach beliba, so the power of concept of power is in the heart. Ma is b'mocha, really refers to intelligence, to the brain matter. Koned, then on the other hand, between these two is the windpipe. It represents Tiferes. Zohar Pinchas shis sifirun. So the Tiferes itself has 6 different spheros. That's Chesed Gevurah Tiferes, and that's Hachod Yesod. Zohar Pinchas dargim inin the kursia deihi ima. So in order to reach ima, there are 6 steps to the throne. The throne itself is Ima. Lanachza Chochmah Lagabah. The whole idea of this is to bring Chochmah to her. Min Mocha Laliba. So this is a process of going from inside outwards, or better to be said, from up above down below. There's the Chochmah begins, and then it comes to Bina. The Ba, that in Bina, Leiv Mevi. That's the power of being able to understand. Again, and for this reason, Kanei Chochmah, Kanei Bina. Acquire Chochmah, you automatically acquire Bina. Acquire Bina, Be Abba Nochis. So into Bina, Abba comes down. Be Ima Salik. And into him, she goes up. They meet, they make a unity. Ihi Sulam, Ihu Sulam. So this process is called a ladder. The Be Olim Trey, the Yardim Trey. That on that ladder, 2 go up, 2 go down. And let's look at the Matak B'Devash. Let me see if I can get this lined up so it's not so off balance. So I think we're here, and we're going to try to read as much of the Matak as possible. It's of Amar. Ki Chochmah actually can be broken up into 2 words, Koach and Ma, and now he wants to explain it. The Haina Bebina Shebechochmah, Shebebina. So that we're talking about the Koach in the heart. Let's talk about Bina. Shebechochmah Ye Shavaya Dema, because in Chochmah it's something else. It's a Chavaya, it's Yud Kei Vav Kei. But it's a Yud Kei Vav Kei that brings the Gematria to 45, which is Ma, which is also the Gematria of Adam, and it's spelled like Yud Vav Daled, Kei Aleph, Vav Aleph Vav, Kei Aleph. There are 10 letters there, and they come in the Gematria of 45. But Milui HaMilui, and then there's also a Milui of them, which has 28 letters. Ma B'mocha. So this word Ma really refers to Chochmah. The Chochmah Yesh Shem Ma. So in the Chochmah, this name Ma exists. It doesn't mean that Chochmah is Ma. It means that Panimi to Chochmah, inside of it, it is carrying this Ma. V'yichud chub hu ayidei konet teferes. So now if you want to put these two together into a yichud, then you have to be able to use teferes. Hainu hadas, hanikra teferes ilah. So it's called yadas. Das is the middle line, and it's Panimi to teferes. Kolel Hishis Sifiron, the Kol of Vok, it has Vav Spheros, which we mentioned. Shehem Sheish Ma'alos, the Kisei Shehi Ima, the throne on which Atzilus or Zer Anpin sits. Actually, we're talking about the throne of Olam Bria, which is represented by Ima, is a throne for Atzilus to come and rest on it. Shehi Kisei La'aba, she becomes then a chair, a throne for Abba, a kli. V'hashesh madregos heim kadei, and why does she need 6 different steps? The horid shefa mechochma levina, in order to gradually bring down the shefa from chochma into bina. The haina bin mocha liba, that is to take it from the brain power into the heart. He says shebekoich hachochma habina shebelev mevi, because of the power of chochma, that's what gives the energy for the bina that's in the heart to understand. Begin dawn for this reason. If you acquire chochmah, you also acquire bina. Because this is the way the flow of the bracha of Hashem comes. It comes down from chochmah, and it goes into bina. And it runs through the middle line, which is the middle of the middle line is das. Hanikra, which is also known as the windpipe. B'das Abba Yared El Habina. For through using Das as the balancer between the two, it becomes a pathway for Abba to enter Bina. Be ima saleg, das ima oile Abba. So this is the two-way street that Das works both ways. V'hadas he soda sulam. It's also the concept of the ladder. Shabo olas base osius hey the Havaya. The two letters that hey that are in Havaya, they come together in this. V'yordim trade. So those are the two that go up. V'yordas base osius yud involved, and then come down the letters yud involved. So the two A's, which are the receptacles, it's a concept of a house, it's a concept of female, so that all of this goes up in order to be able to receive the yud and the vav that's coming from the Havaya. Now this is the last thing that he says here. We'll try to finish it up. Ritzon Lomer sha'al yedera das, using not das. Das is the elevator. Okay, das is the elevator. Kol el. This incorporates everything. Ritzon sha'al yedera badas oivera bebina shehi hey rishayna, which is the first hey yud ke vav ke of yud ke vav ke. L'chochma shehi yud, l'chochma which is yud. So this is moving the hey to the yud. Va'yedera yisod, the nigrach gam came das, because yisod is also called das, and we saw this in the Zohar earlier today. That when wasn't the Zohar, was the Rav, when he was talking about what actually is represented by Mordechai, who was the Ataris of Yisod of Abba. He was over there, he was talking about the Yisod also has das within it, Olo HaMalchus, and this power brings the Malchus up, Shehi Hey Achrona, the Zer Anpin, which is the Vav. So you have the Vav in the middle between the two going around. V'chei lehefach, so the opposite is true. Sha'al yedera das, and through das, Yoredis HaChochma Shehi Yud, the Havaya comes down, Chochma, which is the Yud of Havaya, the Hashpia Bebina, in order to pour out into Bina. V'yedera Yisod, the Nikrach Gam came das, and through the Yisod, which is also an aspect of das, Yored at the Ferish, who Vav, the Havaya, the Hashpia B'malchus, also goes down, as the Vav K gets in the game as a result of the connection of the Hey up above with the Vav, and then the Vav gets involved with the lower Hey, which he says, the Chavai, the Hashpia B'malchus, in order to pour out Shefa into Malchus. This is Baruch Fleischman, Tikkun, Elevator Kolal, Shir